So one of my favourite festivals, Beltane, is nearly here. You will have to excuse my huskiness today. I'm full of cold, but I'm choosing to believe that it's sexy. So I love the seasonal festivals as a priestess, as a folklorist, but also in my role as coach, helping women to rewild themselves to come back into their sacred bodies, because celebrating the seasonal festivals is a beautiful way to reattune to the rhythm and the cyclical nature of the natural world, and by extension, our own inner selves, helping us to come back into right relationship with ourselves and with the earth. We learn when to take action, when to let go and rest. We realize that we can tune into what our body needs, and we don't have to be flat out, full on productive all of the time. We can reconnect to these natural cycles of life, death, and rebirth. So Beltane falls on May the 1st, and it's one of the cross quarter days. So it falls midway between the spring equinox and the summer solstice. And it marks the point where we celebrate the flowering of the new growth of spring, moving towards the fullness of expression that is summer. It's that transition phase. And traditionally, this is nature in her lover phase. It's all about sensuality, sexuality, fertility, creativity, the bursting forth of new life, new projects, taking outward action, feeling and welcoming the return of new warmth and heat from the sun, the light returning, the heat of the fire. So in pre-Christian times, communal bonfires would have been lit, and couples would have snuck away into the woods together to go a-maying and gather flowers, sometimes not returning until dawn. So, of course, if you live in a secluded enough area, you can still celebrate that way, but you do get mosquito bites in some awkward places. So, what are some other ways that we can celebrate this joyful time of year? Well, according to folklore, if you wash your face with dew gathered at dawn on Beltane morning, it will give you beauty, health, and fertility. So if you're hardy enough, you might want to set an early alarm and go gathering. Or another folkloric tradition was to decorate the house with greenery, particularly hawthorn. And it's the only time of year that hawthorn in the house is not considered unlucky. So gathering flowers, decorating the house, making flower garlands, or even just wearing green to acknowledge that new life, that bursting forth, can be a simple way to acknowledge the season. And Beltane transmits as either bright fire or bells fire, and fire was always an important part of the celebrations. Our ancestors would have driven cattle through 2 bonfires to purify them on their way to their summer grazing. So perhaps you can have a bonfire party with friends, or cook over a barbecue. Or if you have no outside space, then even just lighting candles to acknowledge that heat, that warmth. And as this is nature's lover, self-love and pleasure practices are particularly appropriate at this time of year. So perhaps you might like to treat yourself to a body love ritual, taking a candlelit bath with some incense, some soft music. You could add some of the morning dew if you were hardy enough to get up that early, or maybe rose petals or a bath bomb. And as you bathe, just each in turn showing each part of you some love, some appreciation. This isn't about what your body looks like. This is about what your body does. So thank you to my arms for allowing me to hug my loved ones. Thank you for my hands for allowing me to write and express myself, to cook. Thank you to my feet for allowing me to dance, or to my lap for being a soft, warm place for children or puppies to sit on. Whatever it is, find the love, find the appreciation for every part of you. And afterwards, wrapping yourself in a lovely, warm, fluffy towel, spend some time in front of the mirror. And even though it might seem hard at first, Spend some time complimenting yourself aloud. Look for the beauty there. You are nature. You are divine. And finally, this is a sensual, pleasurable time. So consider a date night either with a partner or with yourself. Wear gorgeous clothes, eat sensual foods, breathe together with the energy of the new life rising, and explore your pleasure, your joy, your playfulness. Your pleasure is sacred, and take this time to really explore and celebrate it. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed Beltane. And if you've enjoyed this video, do like it and feel free to subscribe for more.